report. Peter.
Thanks, Anna. Well, the weather wasn't exactly top of the pops this weekend, was it? But it's looking better for the week ahead. Quite settled, actually, for most areas, particularly across England and Wales. There will be a little bit of rain for a time across Scotland and Northern Ireland. It won't last all that long, though. But with the quiet weather comes one or two problems with the patchy overnight fog and some fairly widespread night frosts as well. But the best of sunshine today, very definitely across England and Wales. You can see from the latest satellite picture, clear skies continuing through the rest of this afternoon. So what you've got now, I think you'll tend to keep by and large, which means the best of sunshine across Wales, the southwest of England, through the Midlands and into northern England as well. A little bit more in the way of cloud, though, across East Anglia and down towards the southeast of England, and that could well bring the odd coastal shower in across parts of Kent and Sussex, but fairly brief, fleeting affairs, I think, so most places will manage to stay dry. Temperatures are struggling a little, particularly where we have the frost overnight, so we're looking at something around 5 or 6 degrees through the Midlands, Northern England and across Northern Ireland. A bit milder across the northwest of Scotland, though, around about 9 degrees in the Western Isles, but it's going to turn quite damp here as well through the second half of today. Looking at the breeze picking up, outbreaks of rain beginning to move in, and that process will continue through tonight. So in fact, turning out quite wet for much of Highland Scotland by the end of the night. The rain also pushing in across Northern Ireland, so quite wet here, I think, first thing tomorrow morning. But for most of England and Wales, there'll be some long clear spells. That means a fairly widespread frost developing quite quickly through this evening, so some icy patches to watch out for potentially. I think more of the problems, though, might be dense fog developing, particularly through the Midlands and across eastern parts of England. So I reckon there could be a tricky journey to work for many of us through tomorrow morning. And this being November, that fog could linger for most of the day, places like the Wash and the Vale of Trent perhaps, so really holding temperatures down here. But for much of England and Wales and the Scottish borders, I think a fine day with some sunshine breaking through. Not as good, though, as we've seen today in terms of sunshine. And for many northern and western areas, it will be a cloudy day. The odd shower perhaps into the west of Wales, across the Lake District, but a heavier rain for central and western Scotland. As I say, quite a dull, damp day across Northern Ireland too. Now that cloud and rain will hang on for a time into Wednesday across Scotland and Northern Ireland, but there's drier, brighter conditions gradually filtering in from England and Wales. So I think for the end of the week, fine for most of us, as I say, some fairly widespread nighttime frost. Anna.